Hello? Okay, sounds working. Had to unmute my mic. Welcome to a Saturday night stream. So tonight I thought I would check out a game that's been in development for what seems like many years. So that's called Rennsport. Now, I did have access quite a while ago on a private closed beta, but now it's open beta, so anyone can try it out. So I thought it'd be a good time to check it out. I'm just looking at the preview on my other screen to make sure the stream's working. Just pausing, let me know if there's any problems. Sound is okay, thank you. So yeah, the plan is just do a few laps, check out the menus, the settings, just because some things aren't obvious, and with it being beta, it's got very early VR support. So I'll just show you how I've got it working. I've only tried it on the Quest 3 so far, so I see Icon City's having issues with his Pimax. I've not tried the Pimax yet, but I've got it working fine with the Quest 3. You have to tweak the settings because on some of the presets, the left eye and right eye, the shading's different, so I suspect that'll get fixed in due course. What is pretty cool, I'll show you on the big camera, is there's an app as well, companion app for both Android and iPhone. So you can register for a race beforehand, you can look at your best lap times, and you can compare to your friends. So the social aspect seems pretty good. Like I say, it's completely free. You can buy a Founders Pack, which I've gone for the middle one. I see Lincoln's put first, so if Lincoln's still there, I've gone for the same one as you, Lincoln. So there's basically free. I'll switch to the web page in a second, actually. So if you want to get a copy of this, go to rennsport.gg. I'll put a link in the chat or in the description of this video, and then you just go to Open Beta, download it, and it's part of the Epic Store or Epic Game Manager. So do that, and then if you look under FAQs, I'll just quickly whiz through this because this answers your questions. Is it free to play? Yes, it's fully free to play. I think they're going to make money from the microtransactions of the different skins and the different cars you can buy. From what I see so far, you can race any car you want to, but if you want to change the skin on it, then you have to buy the car. I don't know. That's what I get. And the different Founders Packs for which there's free. The first one, well, all free packs give you access to Nordschleife, Nurburgring. If you don't get the Founders Packs, that's just the one track you can't access. But other than that, all the other tracks you seem to be able to access. So if you like the Nurburgring in particular, you have to pay, and I think it starts from £15 for the entry level one. It's just for PC only, and the companion app, as I said, so iOS and Android, it's pretty good. Can you race with your friends? So it says it's single player and online multiplayer mode. So at the minute there's only time trial, and that's it. There is a race session, but there's no AI. The button's there, but there's no one else to race with. Diamond or go home? I don't know, because Diamond just gives you one extra car ticket. I'll bring up the packages in a second. Look at them. Does Rennsport support VR? So yes, hence the stream. Triple screens, not yet. Doesn't set up. I don't. Oh, it says at the moment, so I suspect they're working on it and what to do if you encounter a bug. So let's quick look at the different packs. Founders packs. So you don't need to get any of these, you can just play it as is. So if you get the basic one, you get the Norse Life access. Same for all the, and obviously if you get platinum, you get everything that's in the gold, and if you get diamond, you get everything in platinum and gold. Car purchase credit, so you just get an extra car purchase credit. It's quite a jump in price, so it's £15 for the gold, £30 or £31 something for the platinum, and £50 odd, so an extra £20 over the platinum. And I wasn't really that bothered by having my name in more places, so I get it in one place. The main thing is just the extra car ticket, so I'm going to guess the games, when it's fully released and you can buy the car separately, they'll be about £15 or £20. Don't know. Well, there you go, there's the options. I think if you get the diamond pack, you get to have your name on the runoff area in addition to the billboards, so it depends how much you want to see your name all over the place. Right, so once you've got it downloaded and installed, the Epic Launcher. Bit of an irritating track. I need some mellower background music that's royalty free. Okay, so I don't want to launch the game, god damn it. Stop. So if you just launch it like I've done without changing anything, it launches it in 2D. Library, so go to the library of your games, then click on the three dots and then go to manage, and then the launch options, you just need to, like I've already got in here, just put -VR as a startup option, and close that, and then you're good to go with the VR headset you're running it on. So I'm on the Quest 3 today. Let's bring up my Quest settings. So I'm running on a 4090, got it set in 90 Hz, and I've got the render resolution cranked up to maximum. And settings, general. You want to make sure you've got the OpenXR runtime set as the default because it's an OpenXR game. So that's it for settings to get going for VR, at least on the Quest 3. Alright, so make sure your Quest 3 is connected with a link. And the other tip is get it set up and working in 2D first with all your bindings on your wheel, because it's a bit tricky to do in VR because the mouse pointer doesn't seem to work in VR. So lots of little glitchy things, but it is in beta obviously. I'll sort text-to-speech out in a minute so I can keep up with the comments. Chat window out. Okay, all you need to do once you've got that little command line set up, just launch it, and it should just fire up automatically. So I guess in theory you should be able to run this with the OpenXR toolkit, but I've not tried that yet. There are some foveated rendering settings in the game. If you're getting crashes, actually, you could try disabling OpenXR toolkit if you've got it on. It's possible it just doesn't work with it. Something I've not tested yet myself. Right, let's get this headset on. So, I'm going to bind the all-important recenter VR button. I'm going to turn text-to-speech on as well. Someone could give me a test in chat. Oh, it's working. Thank you. Are you? Yeah. Right. And you're loud and clear, I can see. Thank you. Right, settings. Right. Options. So, actually, one thing I skipped over, which a lot of people ask. So I'm on a Fanatec GT DD Pro, but I think for any Fanatec wheelbase, we bring up Fanalab. Or the Fanatec control panel. So I've got it on auto setup. So this game supports auto setup. So for the minute you don't need to worry about the settings if you use that. I'm sure you could probably fine tune it from scratch. And I don't know if this is what these are the settings here that are greyed out are actually what are being used now and been set by the game. Because the only thing I did change in game was lower the force feedback to just 80%. So yeah, that's what I'm running in terms of wheelbase setup. It's quite easy, pretty cool. Yeah, so you can't see the mouse pointer in VR, so using the direction switch under the bindings, I've bound that to the wheel. So video, and then what have we got here? So that's the monitor, that's for the stream so you can see it. You could probably lower that if you're not streaming to get a bit more of a performance boost. DirectX 12, so you can run it DirectX 11 if you're also having crashes. You might have more success with that. I found performance, I was getting more stutters with DirectX 11. DirectX 12 is obviously newer, so it should perform better. But there's an issue in VR currently with the in-car lights. So I've seen lots of green in the right eye, but not the left. So the way I got around that was by turning the shadow quality down to low. So the downside of that, it doesn't look as good as it being a bit higher, but gets rid of the weird artifacts. So this is a custom setup. So feel free to make a note from the stream of what I've picked here. Bear in mind I'm on a 4090. I've shown you the Quest settings, and CPU wise I'm on a AMD 7800 X3D, and for anti-aliasing I've gone for temporal anti-aliasing. I tried the DLSS, but it brought back that green artifacting in the right eye, so that's what I've gone with. And then under rendering VR, So this is where you set foveated rendering. So there's high. I think high top was just a little bit too much. High looks pretty good. Dynamic foveated rendering. I've not tried this, so presume on like a Pimax Crystal or a Quest Pro. If you have that on, eye tracking might work. Don't know. Not tested it yet. You have access to the Pico 4. I wonder if that works. Yeah, maybe. I'm surprised the Pimax doesn't. Like I say, I'm yet to try it, so I don't know. I'd say just make sure you've got the OpenXR toolkit set to disabled to begin with. See if that's causing any problems. Okay. What else is there worth looking at? Oh, there's loads of stats and friends. So hopefully I've friended with Lincoln now. Leaderboards. There's going to be like a trap, and I have found it does sometimes crash when I go into the into some of the menu screens in VR. It's not crashed at all in 2D, but I've noticed now. I know it's crashed because I can't move any of the menus with my keyboard, but it's still running in VR because I can still look around. So that's quite annoying. So I'll have to avoid going into any sort of social screens, at least for the stream anyway. I don't know if this is a way to abort that other than just restarting the game. So yeah, it's beta and it's free. So expect it to crash, especially in VR. Right. Yeah. Good thing is it doesn't take long to launch back up. I'll probably just go to the track now so people can see what it looks like. Time trial. So of the cars I've tried the Porsche 911 Cup, the Rennsport Special one, the Audi. I tried the Mercedes AMG 20 and it sounds awful. Most of them sound good, and the AMG Mercedes actually sounds usually one of the best in like ACC or Assetto Corsa. But yeah, in this game it sounds absolutely pants, which is a bit unfortunate. It's one of my favourite cars, mainly because of the noise. So personally, I've like using the BMW, so I might go straight into here. Is my time on here from earlier? No. Alright. I'm not that fast either. I don't really know this track. Compete against everyone. What else we got up here? Friends. Alright, so you can just limit the list to everyone. Oh wait, just your friends. Right. In terms of tracks, just have a quick look at what's in here. So I think that's community content. I don't know what it means by community. I think it just means custom made. Someone in the community's made the track. And then we've got Monza, we've got Spa, Daytona International Speedway, Fuji International Speedway, Goodwood Hill Climb. We might do that in a bit since it is Goodwood weekend for real in the UK at the minute. Hockenheim Ring, Road Atlanta. I've not tried that yet. I might give that a go in a bit. Nurburgring 24-hour layout. So to get the Nordschleife, you need one of the founders packs. So a minimum of £15, or just the Nurburgring part without the Nordschleife bit. An Orchard Road Street Circuit. Right, so we're gonna do Nordschleife. Take the BM because I like the BMW. I have found with the Porsche I don't think it was the Rennsport one. I think it was the 911 Cup. On the very last corner, before you come onto the main straight at Spa, if you get the speed wrong, he just flings you off. So there's still some funky physics to sort out. And actually, that reminds me, if you go to settings, there's no setups yet either. You can't do custom setups. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I hope so. It's just not there yet. But under gameplay, and then assists. Right, so engine start automatic, clutch. So these are all default. So lifts, clutch, obviously auto because I'm using paddle shift. Lifts and blips, I've just left it on auto. Gearbox, manual for flash paddles. Throttle control. What's that? Automatic headlights. Yeah, fine. One of these was on counter steering. I think was on low or medium by default. I don't know why you'd want that. So check that's off because that's a bit weird. I don't want the car to auto correct for me. Yeah. Controls. You can save your profiles. This is where you do the bindings if you want to set the VR reset button. Force feedback trim. Oh yeah. So this is the only thing I changed in my force feedback settings. I just load that to 80, and I think when you change it here, it changes it on the Fanatec profile tab that I showed you at the start of the stream. Right, that's probably enough of me just waffling, so I'll just get to the track. Did I cover everything in there? I think I did. Menu distance, I moved it a bit further away. Don't want to quit, no. So I won't go into these leagues yet, because it may crash it. So I'll go time trial. And then when it loads, you get one, the right eye's completely blanked out and the menu's all skewiff. Right, I think we're good to go. So we'll probably do a couple of laps of this, or maybe one lap, see if we can get ourselves on the time trial board. Right, kill the music. How's that volume wise? Okay. Okay. So obviously you've had to turn the graphics down a bit to sort the shading out. And by turning the shadows down to low, it does reduce the graphic fidelity a bit. So, yeah, it looks a bit suboptimal, a bit basic. Kind of reminds me of iRacing-esque sort of graphics. Well, I've not played iRacing for a bit with the new model updates, so it probably looks a lot better now. I think I got a button to change, cycle through the display options. So you can change stuff like traction control, which I've got bound to the wheel, brake balance, and ABS amount. I've got tyre pressures on this display in front of me. And you can see the right corner there. Tyre pressures, they go red when if you smoke the tyres. And it can go to the extreme actually. If you spin off and they turn red, they can be like way too slippy. Like, so I think there's still quite a lot of fine tuning to be done in this, but it's a free game, and if it can be played on controller 2D for free, it might get the user base up, which which is probably the main aim. Try and get more people to race with. Have some sort of ranking system taken care of. So, i.e., like iRacing or low fuel motorsport for ACC is baked into it, and the companion app's pretty cool. So you can see what lap time you did, how it compares to your friends. I like that you can register beforehand for races. I've not read up on the rules yet for racing, and how you get points is probably still being figured out, but we might try and register for a race in a bit. For example, I don't know what happens if you register for a race then don't turn up. I don't know if you get penalised already. So I've got a button, one of these buttons should turn the info off. So it's quite easy to spin it by just letting off. The weight transfer, it can be almost a little exaggerated. In terms of compare it to handling wise, I don't know, it feels like it's, to me, like a mixture of ACC and Auto and Blister 2. There's a good amount of track detail. Curbs feel good, so go with them, good amount of vibrations coming through. Force feedback's good. It's just it seems it's very sensitive to if you suddenly let off the accelerator and the weight shifts. Now, obviously that would happen in real life, but I kind of feel like it's almost a bit too much, like it's over-exaggerated. But I've never driven a real GT3 car on the Nordschleife, so maybe it is realistic. This section always catches me out. I was even ready for it this time. So if I look at my tyres now, what's it set to? Oh, it's sort of orange, not too bad, okay. The traction control, I've got it set on 6. Hood info off for a little bit. Lock up there. At least the cars feel like they've got weight. Not too floaty. I always think AMS2 for some of the cars, not all of them, the cars can feel a bit too floaty and oversteering. The GT3 cars in ACC are actually pretty good. me braking where I don't need to. To the carousel now. The bits of the track I recognise. Yeah. Bit too like that. So you can get the car to rotate and slide if you really want to. It actually feels quite good. When you nail the slide perfect and it turns into spot on. Even liquid. So most of the way around, I think my fastest time in a GT3 earlier today was just under 9 minutes, 8 minutes 58 something, which is pretty slow. I think typical time's about 8.5 minutes. But you can feel when it's about to lose its back end. FPS. Don't know actually, there's no built-in FPS counter. Well, I'm going to assume it's 90 FPS because I've got it set to 90 Hz and I've got Space Warp off. It doesn't look like I'm losing frames. I've not tried it with the OpenXR toolkit. I could try that next actually. But it's on a mixture, a custom setting graphics. So it's not. It needs a lot more optimization. So it's far from good in VR at the minute. It's got left eye, right eye differences, so you need to lower the settings to get rid of those differences. But it is a work in progress, from what I understand. Definitely worth giving a go. Let's try it out. Right, let's come out of that. There's stuff when you go between menus, the right eye blanks out right, and you only see the left eye, which is a bit off-putting. Right. So if you go to quick sessions, you want some lap times. want to try different cars actually. I've not tried half the cars. Hybrid V8. LMDH. Hypercar. Should try one of these bad boys. Praga R1. Isn't that what Jimmy Broadbent drives? Porsche Mission R? Let's try this one. Let's go. Do the hill climb. Let's go to Goodwood. Since it's Goodwood weekend. Oh, you have to press back and go start trial. There we go. $149 at Monza and $290. Which car? Right, so it's put me straight out. This is the other thing. It seems to. If I press the reset head position for the opposite, it's putting me like there. So there is a setting. If you go into options, right, and is it controls? There's one of them. Is it camera? Porsche 992. There's a few different ones, isn't there? It wasn't on this menu. Video menu? There's one of them I found I could tweak, and it'd move the head to the... Obviously I can sort of try and like correct it by leaning over there then sitting back. Well, I'll try and find that menu that I found. Gameplay? Oh, here we go. Under gameplay, gameplay cameras. So you can go, this is the one I'm mucked around with. Distance. Actually, if you do that normal, then go back here. I don't know if it remembers this per car as well. I hope it does. Or it's going to be a bit of a path. And then height. It's a little bit too high. So now, if I press the button, it's roughly the correct. Right. Yeah. Inkering. Menu. Come on. Oh, there is a setting that affects the forwards backwards lurching, it does as well. Which is alright for 2D, but I don't particularly like it for VR. Oops, right. That's lurching, put me off a little bit. Gameplay, bounce forward multiplier. Turn them off completely. I think that's what that is. Oh, there'll be a tiny bit. Right. Interesting. Glitching out the times. Car name, car name. Very gingerly, try and stay on this time. If anyone's been following Goodwood, like a £3 million, I think it's a Lotus, stuffed it, launched off the line, straight into the side, about 10 metres from the start line. Exciting. There you go. So I think you get points if you, sorry, XP if you set a fast lap time like at least once a day. I don't know what XP gives you. I'm going to guess it helps towards liveries and things like that. It keeps offsetting me to the. Why has it gone like that? So. Yeah, obviously work in progress. Porsche 992. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go to Spa. Trial. It's got the new runoff area. There's two. If the we'll take the Rennsport one. There's also the Cup. So there's three, in fact. 4. That's the R, which I think is a bit faster. Because the Cup's lighter weight, has no traction control. We'll take the Rennsport one. And you pick delivery. I've already got time on there, Link. So I got a 218.82 in this car. If this is the same one. I think I can filter it for you, can't I? Friends. So you mustn't have done a valid lap. Because it would be on there. Unless you took a different 992. Right, we'll see if I can beat my 218. Okay, so I think I remembered the seating position from when I set it up. So I think when you mess around with the settings to get the right seating position, I think it at least remembers it per car. Be my ghost. Start shifting a bit more. Tyres aren't warm. I think it told me off though. Around with the settings, so I've got the time difference on. So change it on the actual HUD in front of me. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Oh, it's got it's got a camera for a wing mirror. That's why we've got them in the cabin. So this section I was finding problems with it initially. I don't know if it's that counter steer setting that got them. Let's change that over Porsche. Lincoln's talking about. Oh, because you see that green? So that's the problem I get. Actually, you can't see it on the stream because I think it's only showing the left eye. But on the right eye, I'm getting like green lasers in my eye, even on this setting. So, changing shadows to low removes most of it, but it still doesn't completely get rid of it, depending on where you're on. I think it's one of the boards or something, the advertising boards. Right. Back to menu. Time trial. Black and red. That top left one? Or is there any others that are black? There's two black and red ones. The GT3R. They're both GT3Rs. What's the difference? It's 2022. Not the same. Porsche? No, it looks the same. 911 GT3R 2022. Oh. Is it because it's got the green tick of owned? Maybe that's why it's there. See if it's got your if we go back to menu. So it should say you has been on here then. You got no lap time. Maybe it is an invalid lap time link. Well, I'll try one with this car. Or if you've got the app on your phone, I think you should be able to go in there and see for this track what my times are if you fill it by friends. Sorry. Just keep... Get it all lined up nicely. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on time trial mode. Sometimes on time trial there's no tyre wear as well. It's like that in F1. The F1 games. I suspect you'll be faster than me anyway. I'm rusty. Off a little bit until the tyres are warmed up. Car condition. I've not actually looked at what all of the HUD info says. And if anything, I could do with pushing it further forward. Just a little bit. And I do have a button bound, so I can just turn it off. Oof, almost. I'm being extra careful on that bit. Most games are not normally that careful through that section, but I seem to come off quite a lot there. Probably a second gear, that section. That first corner. I was going to say time difference, I'm like half a second behind according to that, but I look like I'm ahead to me. Just over rotated it. At least you can feel what the car's doing. Just my bad driving. And there's no telemetry support with SimHub yet. I'm hoping that comes along because I miss my base shakers, man. Entering that corner's all messed up. Seconds. 221 predicted. Oh, I broke too late now. And traction control down a little. Let's go for 3. Ooh, okay. Exceeded the lines on Eau Rouge. So there you go, 221. I'm gonna bother with another lap. Right, back to menu. Let's see if there's a session we can join. Being official races with other people around the world. Client custom races. I don't know what I mean. So you go into, it may crash now if I go into the some of the online settings. Because if you go custom, you'd think there'd be a way to create a server, but no. Back, so I can't come out. Seem to properly crash it when I go into the online modes. Again. So if you missed it at the start, if you get the companion app, you can sign up to join a race. I mean, register for a race before actually getting to your computer, which is pretty cool. I presume that's the same with iRacing and Love Fuel Motorsport. I don't know if there's apps for them. I suppose you could just go to the web page if you're logged in. So, GT3 Monza? Is it 10? Oh no, it's gone. Ongoing. There's Nurburgring at midnight. It's in half an hour. So I just missed the start of a Spa race. I don't think I'll pick it up on the camera. No, it won't. It's waiting. You can actually see what races are coming up. Try it here from my computer, but it may crash. Yeah, kind of strange. Still look around, but I can't actually pick anything. So my mouse cursor's moving, I can look around. Oh. Even the info on the screen's moving. It's as if the controller. I just lose all controls. Can't use anything on the keyboard. A bit bugged out, annoyingly. May require even a PC restart because I've not restarted it today. gonna do was open XR toolkit, see if that actually works. It's loaded something up. It's very jittery though. It's a bit strange. And foveation running off. What? Oh, it's in safe mode. Ah, right. So no, it crashes. There we go. I might just give my PC a quick reboot and see if that fixes the issue with joining the multiplayer servers. Let's restart that. So I'll try registering for the Nurburgring, which starts in 10 minutes, GT3 class. So click that. You can see who's registered so far. Now if you're on link, jump on, try and register for this Nurburgring race. See if we can race together. Register. You can pick so when you click on register, you can then pick the car. It's not, can't really see on this webcam, I'm afraid. I need a better way of sharing my screen on my phone. So you can pick the car and go for the BMW GT3. Founders Pack Platinum. Okay. Register now. I've successfully registered. Oh, Lincoln's registered as well. Yeah, right. Let's see if we can actually get in the race. So it's not for 10 minutes. Give me a sec. It said, yeah. Did you register via the app link? I'll have to see if I can actually get into the room. I've done the old turn it off and on again. Big TK 375, thanks for the sub. game. As I rebooted my PC, I didn't reconnect to Oculus Link, so I just need to connect again. Link. So I don't know if Icon City's still there, but I'll probably try the Pimax tomorrow, see if I can get it working. Because I'm surprised that wouldn't work. But you've got the Pimax XR. I don't know if there's a newer version of that. If Matt's done a newer version. Someone legged it off to see if they can join the Nurburgring session. It starts in a few minutes. Forgot to disable OpenXR Toolkit, damn it! Disable. I mean, if you have it in safe mode, it sort of runs, but disable it as well, right? Three. Needs more screens. You mean triple screen support? Okay. Anything in here? Nothing on my keyboard works. I can do the time trial, and I can register with my phone, and I'm sure this screen works in 2D. It's like not detecting any input device when I go to the multiplayer modes. I mean, if it's crashed, I'm surprised I can move my head around, but. Competitive leagues? What I'll do, I might just switch it to 2D mode to see if these menus work, because for some reason it's crashing for me in VR. Let's see if it's VR that's causing the problem. One more go. Yeah, I'm using the joystick on my wheel now to move stuff around, but as soon as I go into like official contests, then nothing moves. Alright. Switch to 2D. Let me know if you managed to get this working in VR as well, Link, if you're still there. So it goes to library, goes to the game, goes to manage, remove the launch options, close it. Yeah, see. Works fine 2D. Just for whatever reason in VR, the multiplayer screens don't work. Right. Can I see the one I'm registered for? Coming. O'clock, is that the one? Rejoin. How do I filter on ones I'm already... You're only subscribed. Ah, there we go. So I'm in the lobby. Lincoln's in the lobby. So it must have worked for Lincoln. Don't know why the buttons don't let me join in VR. I'll try it on the Pimax tomorrow, see if it's just headset related. And if that doesn't work, I've got the Valve Index I can test it out on. Racing in 2D, old school. This will be interesting. Don't try to force speed from your car. Learn, try to understand it. Adjusting brake balance, traction control and ABS can make you faster. You couldn't get in, so close the game. Do you have the same problem I had, where if you click on it, all the buttons just... Yeah, I don't think you can join via VR. The menu seems to lock up, but in 2D, it lets you click stuff. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so... Well, at least we know it's not us and our setups. I'll try a different headset tomorrow. See if it's a MetaQuest issue. Let's see. God. Am I going to drive in 2D, Link? Oh, do you think the disabled VR online is causing problems for the entire lobby? Okay. I'm gonna be so slow. I have no depth perception. I've also only got... It's a bit loud, isn't it? It's a 27-inch monitor. Penalty. Missing string table entry. What? As you can tell, this open beta is fully ready to ship. But it's free, so you can't complain. Right. Proceeding to qualification. Is this all of us? All 6? Well, 3 BMWs and 3 Porsches. Viva ask the questions. I don't think I like this view. Everything's too small. But we will persist. I can't see. And now that I've entered, driving at track limits, penalty. 1 incident, oh shit! It's really strict, isn't it? Alright, I've got to be on my best behaviour now. Don't want any incident points. Scheiße. Change my name to Captain Slow. Got the corners, don't want any penalties. Probably could have turned the graphics up a bit as well, since I'm in 2D. So... I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with the points, since it's open beta. Are the skill points and ranks going to be retained, or are they going to wipe them when the game's officially launched? Because if they want people to test stuff out, it's a bit unfair if you're lumbered with a bad score because you've been testing for open beta. How's the Hubby 76 going on? Hold on. At least you get to see more telemetry info now. 2D. My eyes are slowly adjusting to this microscopic screen. Whoa, no. Shit. Ah! Jinx myself. Oh, I've got 2 out of 15 before I get a penalty point, I'm right. So as long as I don't mess up another 13 times, I think I'm okay. Taking damage. It's the braking distances I can't judge as well in 2D anymore. It's need that extra bit of depth perception you get from VR to sort of wing it. Because there's bits of the track I know and other sections I just can't remember. I didn't need to brake so hard there. First gear on the carousel, not what I intended. Those might have to come out in a minute, Link. My hand's getting warm. Oh! Stay. Damn it! How many laps is it for this? Position 3? Actually not. No one's done the lap yet. It's like, judging by the time, it's just this one lap anyway. I need it zoomed in a bit. I've got this tiny little screen, and well, you can see how small it is anyway, on a small monitor. That's better. Just a bit quiet. Sounds duff though, innit? You. Do that. is a straight. I can get my gloves on. This is gonna end badly. Right, one glove, 50% grip. Got to be last. No one could have done worse than that, surely. Yeah. Oh no, fifth. Fifth of six. Someone did worse than I did. There we go. Right. That's because he didn't do any laps, that's why. Right. Well, an 8:27, and my fastest time's like a 8:58 or 8:57. Right. Should be interesting. Go. How many laps? Top tier stream this. Waiting for all players ready. Do I have to ready up somewhere? Wait for countdown. I can rev it up. So dip the clutch, get the revs, and I'll just flick it to first. That's my plan. Oh, and not crash into them is the other main thing. I think I'll hang back. See if I can just do a lap and get points for completing a race. Laps 1 of 3. Shit. You buy that guy in front's line, and he might be on controller. That's why he did no laps of quali. Turn 3, and he's off. Shouldn't laugh, that'll be me in a second. If anyone's just joined and wondering why I'm not in VR, it's because we couldn't join the multiplayer session in VR. You get to the menu but it doesn't let you click anything. So we think they've disabled it for the moment. For VR drivers. So I'm struggling to race with a tiny little monitor in front of me. Getting all the excuses ready when I'm last. So we can't be last. So the other guy bailed out. I see sandbagging, he's going to come tearing past us in a minute. Sounds good though. In the car. The outside sound is broken. Is that too loud, sound-wise? I'll lower the audio if it is. quite a long event, doing 3 laps of this. This is for me. Oh, someone's lost it. We got a yellow flag. Almost. Oh, he lost it. He's gone. Which way is he going? It's that side. The past. No VR, no, not for multiplayer. They seem to have locked the multiplayer menu out, or there's a bug with it. You click into it, but then you can't navigate to anything. So Lincoln seems to think they might have done it on purpose because VR players were causing problems for other lobby members, maybe? Not sure. So yeah, I'm struggling to race in 2D. It's actually quite good. I mean, not that it's 2D, but racing around the track feels alright. No! Had to say that, didn't I? Now I've stuffed it. Hits have any car damage, seems to be driving straight. Because I said it, it's driving alright. Alright, the guy behind me did the same thing a few corners before. For all I know, he's used to driving in VR as well. A little bit of a slide. Okay, according to the info, he's 4 seconds behind me. The other guy's 20 seconds ahead, and the leader's 40. Sorry, that second place is 40 seconds ahead. Oh yeah, I can see on the mini-map, was 3 at the back. First place must be miles ahead, flying. He probably knows the track behind in first place. Almost. And the actual track itself, this bit, I kind of know from ACC. But now it's just spotting the braking point in 2D. Oh, no. Oh, no. Horrible lines. I don't want to go beyond track limits because you're only allowed so many penalty points before. I think it's 15 minor mistakes before you get a penalty point. Looking at the other things on the screen, bottom right tyres, front 97%, is that wear? Must be. Focus. My aim was just to finish this race, no matter where I placed, just to get some XP. Those last words as I come flying off. Close. Remember these little bits from GT7 time trial, well, the challenges for the licenses. Too early. Guys caught me up massively now. Did that section so slow. This is the section I always get mixed up with the one that I've just done. See him in my mirror. Shit. Okay, so that's 1 of 15. What? Shoot with 3. I didn't need to brake so much there. Now we do. Oh. At least we're getting quicker, slightly. 3 seconds up from last time. .8 seconds ahead. I'm closing. If the BM's got a faster top speed than the Porsche. Looks like it. Closing the gap slightly. Unless we get a tow from here. Lap. There's 9 sectors this track so long. but that's pretty good that time. This corner, not so much. Keep this kind of distance to the very end, you might be able to pass him on the straight. Yeah, top speed difference might be big enough. I'm going to guess the Porsche has maybe got better grip. So he's gone. It's disappeared, left me with dust in that section. Always gets me this corner, even though it's coming. Always catches me out. It's at the top of the hill. Through that, made it through. Certain sections I catch up with him, and then other sections he pulls away. Then 1 second there. Oh no! Damn! Left rear tyre hit the curb. Monitor up so I can see what gear I'm in. Oh! Tyres bright red, so I've got no grip. Must have been from the other spin. Well, person behind me's 136 seconds behind, so I just need to take it easy, let my tyres recover. Because I'm not going to catch that guy now, he's 20 seconds ahead and the other guy's 135 behind. Yeah, as soon as they go like beyond amber, you like got no grip. What it was is the rear left tyre hit the sausage curb. I put a bit of power on it, just spun me. And then the second spin was because the tyres were too hot from the previous spin. But we started 6th, didn't we? We were last. We were 5th or 6th. What if we're going to finish? Oh, 5th still. Oh, gained 1 place, maybe. Get our points. Beauty racing. To pit. Alright, what tell me what points did I get? Anything? I don't know if you're supposed to just quit here or just wait till it chucks you out. It says I'm finished, so I imagine I can just escape. Keep session. Right. What points do we get? Got all of these to do. 5 consecutive days in official contests. Huh. Doesn't seem to have registered that last race, unless it takes a while. Well, I think I'll finish the stream there. So yeah, if you want to know what settings to pick and stuff, I'd just rewind to the start of the stream. You're going to record some laps. What video, or are you going to stream it? Yeah, I don't know why you can't race multiplayer in VR yet. It's a bit strange. And also, I can't see where my points are. Because it said I'd finished, but I don't seem to have got any safety rating. So I go back to this screen. Safety rating still 0. Oh, don't I need to... I think you need to complete 5 races before you get any points. It's either 3 or 5. Read it somewhere. Well, I'm level 4 now, so I'm leveling up. Cool. Well, that wasn't too bad. So yeah, worth checking out. It's free. Obviously, you can't do that one track I just showed for free. It's the only track that you need to have the Founders Pack. Where the cheapest one's £15. Right, I think I'll end the stream there. Thanks everyone that tuned in. Once we get it working, Link will have to try and join the same race at the same time. Alright, until next time, good night.